What's up, everybody? This is Cassio representing for Planet EGOBN. Before we get started, I want you guys to go ahead and smack that subscribe button, hit that bell for notifications so that you can be notified every single time we drop content. So today is August 2nd, 2018, and this is part 2 of my nerd talk for August 2018. A bit of a thank you to the subscribers. We really appreciate you guys supporting the channel. We really appreciate you guys being here with us on our extraordinary journey. 4 people will be given $25 Visa gift cards. Those people will be announced at the end of this video. There's a lot of things happening right now, and this month was jam-packed with so much stuff because of the San Diego Comic-Con, movie releases, announcements, and things of that nature. There's no way I can cover everything, but I'm gonna do the best I can. So as a continuation from last week, I really neglected to speak on one thing that I was actually really excited about. Terminator 6. So Linda Hamilton, Sarah Connor herself, is returning to the Terminator franchise. It's been a very, very long time since we've seen Linda Hamilton don the role of Sarah Connor. Terminator 2 Judgment Day is best 90s action film of all time. No Terminator movie could touch part 2. Storytelling, the intensity, the great villain, the chase, and you want to talk about character development. If you look at Linda Hamilton in part 1, where she was actually afraid of these Terminators, where she was being chased and being hunted. In Terminator 2, she is the person who taken it upon herself combat the Terminators, and that is an extreme example of character development. Linda Hamilton has been the only true Sarah Connor in my opinion, and to see her come back to this role is absolutely phenomenal. Linda Hamilton killed it back then. I have nothing but high hopes that she will kill it now. There was actually a set picture released online and Facebook, on Instagram, all over the internet, and a lot of people have a lot of mixed feelings about this film based off of that one image. My only gripe about the film right now is that it's not being directed by James Cameron. It's being directed by Tim Miller. Tim Miller directed the first Deadpool movie. I think it was a fantastically done film. So the film franchise may be in good hands. And the fact that he chose Linda Hamilton to come back as Sarah Connor lets me know that this might actually be the Terminator we've all been waiting for. Terminator 6 is set to be released in the theaters November 22nd, 2019. So now we got an Ip Man 4. So the Ip Man series, if you guys have not seen the Ip Man series, it's a film series starring Donnie Yen, and it basically follows the life and times of the sensei of Bruce Lee. Donnie Yen will finally be fighting Jackie Chan. This is a matchup that a lot of us have been waiting to see. I love Jackie Chan. I also love Donnie Yen. I'm pretty sure I watched the first Ip Man film 5 different times. Jackie Chan's Drunken Master is one of my favorite martial arts films of all time. Who Am I is another film from Jackie Chan that I absolutely love and I recommend. Jackie Chan and Donnie Yen are now going to be mixing it up in Ip Man 4. Ip Man 4 is going to be released later on this year, 2018. So also Invader Zim is coming back. Invader Zim is now once again getting another series. Jonan Vasquez, the creator of Invader Zim, he's very excited about recreating this series. He's very aware that it probably will not live up to the standard of our nostalgia. Jonan Vasquez says that he's very aware that this will probably not be the best episodes of Invader Zim, but this is basically a time where he can come back, he can create this character's universe, reintroduce a brand new audience to Invader Zim. Look out for Invader Zim on September the 5th. So I'm pretty sure a lot of folks have already seen the Mega Man Fully Charged trailer. I didn't really play the games because, to be completely honest with you, once I saw that box art on the first Mega Man, I was like, needless to say, I didn't really play Mega Man on Nintendo growing up. I did play Mega Man X on Super NES, and that is when I got into the series. I also recall the cartoon that used to come on Saturday mornings. So Mega Man Fully Charged is a brand new series. It's going to be on Cartoon Network. This is actually based off of the original Mega Man. I don't see a Dr. Wily anywhere in sight, so I'm not sure how this really ties into the original story, unless there's something that I missed. So this series looks a lot like it's going to be geared towards children. So Mega Man Fully Charged comes to Cartoon Network August the 5th. If you have a 7-year-old kid, they might actually enjoy the show. So let's talk about some Disney Marvel stuff. M'Baku from Black Panther is going to be playing Kimbo Slice. Kimbo Slice was a street fighter, a boxer who basically set up fights, recorded them, and put them online. And he was a homeless man. Fast forward many years in the future, Kimbo Slice is now an MMA fighter. This will be his journey from a homeless man who found fame through his love of fighting, his journey to become part of the UFC. But I'm very interested to see Winston Duke outside of the Marvel universe. Very happy that he was chosen for this role. I look forward to seeing him as Kimbo Slice. And watch out for another project with Winston Duke and Jordan Peele called Us. So Toy Story 4. So I'm pretty sure everyone has probably seen The Incredibles by now. I kind of heard a rumor that there are Easter eggs in The Incredibles that tie to Toy Story 4. We won't actually know what those Easter eggs are until we actually see Toy Story 4 in 2019. This will be a separate story from the original trilogy. It will be focusing on Little Bo Peep. Tom Hanks has already said that he's recorded his voices for Woody, and Tim Allen has already recorded his voice for Buzz Lightyear. Toy Story 4 will be released in theaters June 21st, 2019. Iron Fist Season 2 is coming to Netflix September the 7th. Iron Fist was probably the worst series out of the 4 series. Personally, I think the first 4 episodes are exceptionally bad. I would suggest starting at episode 5 for Iron Fist. So if you're done binge watching Luke Cage and you've already seen Defenders, make sure you check out Iron Fist September the 7th, 2018. Now how about that Venom trailer? Got a brand new Venom trailer. So now we actually get to see a whole lot more Venom, a little bit less Tom Hardy and a lot more Venom. This is basically what people were asking for, thinking that we'd get a whole lot of Tom Hardy and no Venom. This trailer gives us exactly the opposite. My question is, where is Cassidy? Hopefully in one of the scenes in the trailer, I saw the symbiote taking over one person's body in a cage. I hope that is Carnage. Carnage is my favorite villain from Spider-Man. I've never seen Carnage in any film, any movie, any live action. I was hoping that when Marvel was able to acquire Spider-Man for Civil War and Spider-Man Homecoming, that eventually that series would introduce Venom and Carnage. I think it's a little bit strange kind of to have Venom with his own standalone film and there be no Spider-Man involved whatsoever. But hey, I'm cool if you cool. You cool? I'm cool. We cool. Disney has now acquired Fox. Holy crap. Fantastic Four and the X-Men can now come home. Now these franchises can actually interact with each other. Now we can have Fantastic Four members in a Deadpool movie, X-Men crossover with Spider-Man, or even the Avengers. Thank God the Channing Tatum Gambit movie is not happening. Gambit is my favorite Cajun, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. 2 years ago, this film was announced. Never happened. Now the X-Men can be creatively controlled by Disney and Marvel. And speaking of Spider-Man, the new PS4 Spider-Man game comes out September the 7th, 2018. So let's talk about some DC stuff. So first off, we all know about the DC streaming service. So the DC streaming service is going to launch later on this year. $74.99 for an entire year of streaming services, or $7.99 per month. This streaming service gives you access to the entire back catalog. Batman the Animated Series, Batman and Superman, Batman Beyond, Batman the Brave and the Bold, and the 1960s Batman. You kind of had me at 1960s Batman, to be honest with you. But then you also have access to all other things DC. The old Wonder Woman show with Linda Carter, the old films with Christopher Reeves as Superman. All things over the years DC has done will now be culminated into one place. We'll also have access to DC Comics as well. Young Justice, Outsiders, Titans, the new live action Titans show will be streaming on the DC service. And speaking of DC streaming service, Diane Guerrero has signed on to a project that will be only exclusively showing on the DC streaming service called Doom Patrol. If you guys don't know, Diane Guerrero is the person who plays Maritza Ramos on the show Orange is the New Black. So this live action series is basically going to be a reimagining of a lot of the DC outcasts. Robot Man, Elasti-Woman, Negative Man, and Crazy Jane. And not to spoil anything in the story, this live action series will include Cyborg. So the DC streaming service is actually really moving forward with a lot of these live action shows. There's Titans, there's Stargirl, and there's Swamp Thing. In addition to the animated shows Young Justice Season 3 and Harley Quinn. So Doom Patrol is set to go in production later on this year so that it can be released in 2019. Another animated film that will be on a DC streaming service will be The Reign of the Supermen. The Reign of the Supermen is a sequel to The Death of Superman. This animated film will include Eradicator, Superboy, Cyborg Superman, and Steel. This film looks really in-depth, really well done, and I'm actually really excited for the DC streaming service. For all you DC fans out there, it's something that I really think that you guys were asking for a very long time. And I think that this is a long time coming. DC has put out so many really good animated films, so many good animated series. If you haven't seen Justice League or Justice League Unlimited, it's a great superhero series. Probably one of the best animated superhero series on television. DC been pumping out all these good hits. Joaquin Phoenix is now slated to be the Joker in a brand new live action film. Who is the best Joker? There's Jack Nicholson, Cesar Romero, there's Jared Leto, and now Joaquin Phoenix is now in the conversation as somebody who could potentially be the best Joker. And this is a very interesting choice for Joker. A lot of people were thinking that Willem Dafoe should have been a Joker, and I can't really disagree with that either. Joaquin Phoenix as a choice for the clown prince of crime is one I did not see coming, but I'm very intrigued on how this is going to turn out. That film is set to be released October 4th, 2019. How about that Teen Titans Go? So I gotta admit, I never actually watched the cartoon all the way through. And I saw the cartoon first off, a lot of jokes and a lot of things that didn't really interest me. I was used to the original Teen Titans cartoon, and since that cartoon was one of my favorite cartoons to watch, I'm not really happy when Teen Titans Go came about. Teen Titans Go has grown on a lot of people, and now they have a film, Teen Titans Go to the movies. So I don't want to spoil the end of the film, but there is something very special at the end of the film for people who love the original Teen Titans series like me. If you haven't seen it, please check out Geek News to tell you all about it. Okay, that's all the nerd talk that I have for today. But before we go, right now we have 4 gift cards to give to 4 lucky people who supported this extraordinary journey. Thank you all for all your support. Good luck. So the 4 people who are the recipients of the gift cards are Epic Blue Ninja, Crazy Gifted Walker, Chibi Emerald, and Ayana Lee. Congratulations to the people who won. Thank you everyone who subscribed to the channel. Please, by all means, if you like this video, please share it with your friends. We really appreciate it. Don't forget to like this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so that you can see every single time we drop new content. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for listening. This is Cassio with Planet EGOBN, and I'll see you next time.